Ayan, good morning sa inyo mga katambay. We're still here at the Sheikh Zayed Sports City Stadium in Abu Dhabi. And we're in thousands of Catholic taking part in the biggest worship of any non-Islamic faith in the Gulf region. And the Mass is going to be led by, of course, Pope Francis here at Sheikh Zayed Sports City Stadium. As you can see, that's the stage where the Mass is going to be held. The gate opened this morning at 5 a.m. and allowed the vast numbers of faithful which have arrived in the area, where Pope Francis will lead the ceremony from 10:30 in the morning. I've heard that there is 120 string choirs selected from churches across the UAE who will be singing the hymns of the Mass. The details of the sermons have not been released, but it is likely to touch on the tolerance across faiths, the subject of the Human Fraternity meeting that had taken place in Emirates Palace Hotel on the 2 previous days. The conference was attended by leaders and representatives of both Abrahamic and non-Abrahamic faiths. It finished Monday night with a signing of a declaration by the Pope and representatives of the Council of Elders at a ceremony to build inter-religious relations. The pilgrimage to Jesus Mass for thousands began at 11 p.m. the previous night, when they boarded hundreds of coaches in Dubai to travel to the UAE's capital city in a massive convoy. Schools have been closed in many parts of the country in celebration of the event. In Abu Dhabi, roads around the area where the Mass is taking place have been closed to allow the 135,000 worshippers arriving for this event this morning. The congregation will be accommodated in the stadium and surrounding area, and there is no direct view of the pontiff. Giant screens have been erected all over the stadium. Once finished, the Pope will then be taken to the presidential airport in Abu Dhabi, where a farewell ceremony will take place before he boards his plane and flies back to Rome. Many, including the Pope, have speculated in the past 2 days that this will not be the last time that he will visit the Gulf region. So, with some even suggesting that he might visit Saudi Arabia in the near future. So, this is going to be a great chance for all the Filipinos living in Saudi Arabia, and hopefully we might have a chance to have Pope Francis visit Saudi Arabia, and I'm sure that it's going to be a much bigger event, considering that Saudi Arabia has recently been opening the country. A lot of changes has been taking place, so let's all pray and hope that Pope Francis will soon visit Saudi Arabia, and we will have event such as this, which is going to be attended by not only the locals of each country, but the local or the international media. All are here to witness this great event.
In the hope of the Lord. Grazie tante per la vostra testimonianza. For your testimony.
There is a rehearsal right now of the Mass for all the responses and the hymns, which is going to be said by all the attendees. So,
I invite you to pray to Our Lady, each one according to his own language. Ave Maria.
I will be back later. So mga katambay, dyan lang po kayo. Antabayanan niyo po ang ating coverage, live coverage mula po dito sa Abu Dhabi. This is Digital for Pinoy Celebrity Radio. Kita-kits po tayo maya-maya.